Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. Right now, I'm going to be doing a shot-by-shot review of the Wonder Woman Trailer 3 or the Origin trailer. If you want to check out my reaction, if you have not seen it yet, I did a reaction with my friend a couple days ago. So if you guys want to see that, you can check it in the description box, that reaction back there. If you want to see, link will be in the description box below, or I will slip one of those cards up right up there. You can click on it and you can watch my reaction. Alrighty, guys, before we get in this review, do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new. I do a lot of videos similar to this, trailer reactions, movie reviews, movie news updates, and all sorts of stuff like that. So if you're interested in any one of those things, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you get updated every time I upload a video. Okay, alrighty, let's get into this shot-by-shot review. Alrighty. Alright, so I want to go back and pause on that first scene there. So let's scrub back, I'm gonna use the keypad to scrub back. Good. This, first of all, this whole opening scene here, since the first time I seen it, my eyes, I was just like, whoa, because it's like, this is just so beautiful. This, from, if you guys are, like really familiar with like the DCEU and their movies, you guys know like they've had a lot of issues with like just people are complaining, oh, it's really not as saturated as it should be. It's very dark and gray and all that stuff. But this is just a whole new game changer. This first opening shot here with the drone or whatever camera they use, running straight across the water, going up here of this nice mountain. I love these mountains here, the colors or whatever. I don't even know where they shot this. I didn't do a review or research as to exactly where they shot this, but this is really good, and I love the color of the water, and I love everything here. It just looks amazing. All right, let's just continue, and from there we actually go into this scene right here. Good. So right here we see Hippolyta, we see Wonder Woman's mom right here. That is the queen of Themyscira. And then you have what? Baby Diana, baby Wonder Woman right here, just looking over this beautiful scene right here. Like I said, looking at this photo here, because going to the theaters, it may be a lot different, but just looking at the water here, it just looks like as if this specific spot right here where my mouse is hovering happens to be like either, like just a merged shot of like practical and some type of CGI effects mixed in one, but it still looks pretty great. It still looks really good. It looks really beautiful. Such a big difference from how they normally do certain movies in the DCEU. So this is looking so good so far. All right, let's go.
One day you'll
another shot here. You see, everything just happens to just be around everything. I'm going to be talking about Themyscira a lot. Right here, just so beautiful. Just look at the landscape. Look at the housing, the architecture in Themyscira right here. You see the rivers down there, the waterfalls, the roads here. This looks like the Greek stuff, man, because Wonder Woman's revolving a lot around Greek mythology and everything. So this is looking a lot like that Greek scene. You have some more hills and pastures here. Especially this building here, I just love that one right there. It's really, really beautiful. This just looks really good, and I just love that we can see a lot more of Wonder Woman's world. We can see a lot being involved, and this is a true origin story. So this is really good. All right, let's continue. And everybody walking on horses.
It's beautiful. Who would wield it?
Good. Now I want to stop here because I don't want to, I'm not going to go frame by frame. I mean, only in certain spots. Right here, we see Hippolyta again, her mother. I love the design of the Amazonians, how they look. I love their crown. I love that they're kind of changing, because if you guys are familiar with the original Wonder Woman storyline, you guys know, like from the Golden Age Wonder Woman, she had her star and everything on her crown is gold. I mean gold red, and we have here their crowns and everything is matching with their overall attire. So I love how everything, it just looks really, really good. It looks royal, and then it looks elegant, it looks pretty, beautiful, it looks strong, fierce, just scary. Look at all of that stuff in one. Like when you see a woman like this dressed up like that, you're like, okay, and she walks into the building, you know that she means business, and it's about to be some stuff about to go down. All right, so let's continue.
Fiercest among us even could.
Here we go. This scene right here. Here we have her sword. We have her sword here. This, guys, if you guys don't know, this sword is not just, it's like a really powerful sword. It's a magical sword. This sword is They even said that this sword could even kill Superman without kryptonite. Like, it can pierce people who are, really invulnerable to certain types of anything. Whether it be characters like Doomsday or Darkseid or Superman or any type of really overpowered superhero in the DCEU or villain. This sword can actually penetrate them in some type of way, give them a cut, a scar. But luckily Superman and Wonder Woman are in the same team, so they don't have anything to worry about. But this sword is very powerful, and they have different script writing on the sword here. I can't necessarily see what it is, but I know they actually do translate what's on it. But it just looks really nice. It's very simple. It looks ancient. It's a gift from the gods: Zeus, Atlas, Athena, all of them, Artemis, Hermes, all this. So everyone, gave their gift. So it's looking really, really good. All right, let's continue with that.
You, Diana.
Yeah, there she get little Diana. So I want to talk quickly about these scenes here. So I'm gonna go back. I don't even know who this is. This actress here. Okay, now I don't even know who that is. I love that they're fighting in the forest, and goes back to my first original saying, just talking about we getting to be involved in Wonder Woman's world. Yes, that's what's going on here. We actually get to see her world and just go deeper into her story, the origin story that we have never seen about this character here. And I love that we see her training her mom. I don't know, because her mother is actually narrating this sequence here, so I don't think this is her mom. I guess she's just another Amazonian, and she's saying here you need to train her tougher and harder than all the other Amazonians before. So we see her getting trained. So this does not look, does not appear to be her mother. It just appears to be one of the other the Amazonian fighters. Yeah, it does not look like. Yep, it's not her mom. But yeah. Here we go. You see, it looks like if she's having fun here. It looks like if little teenage Diana's having fun. But let's transition to this shot here, and I want to talk a little bit more about this upcoming sequence about coming up right now. So let's go.
The nanny Amazon before her.
I see right here, guys. Not like this is actually not that this actually really matters, but I just want to talk about it. I love that they're actually including this. We have here some diversity in the Amazonians. This is really cool here, man. We got a black Amazonian, which is cool, and it's nothing new. I mean, if you guys read Wonder Woman comics, you guys know that this is nothing new, and it's nothing really anything. I just wanted to talk about it, man, because it's really cool. I'm glad that they're actually sticking with that, because in the comic books they have Amazonians of like all colors. They're like red looking, like literally like red. Like I don't know why. I guess it's because it's like the Golden Age thing. I don't know, but they have Amazonians of all different races and stuff. So it's really cool. I'm glad they're actually trying to be as accurate to the comics as possible, man. This is really good. And for you guys who don't know, Gal Gadot is from Israel. If you guys don't know that, by the way. So because Wonder Woman, if you guys know the original, she is actually blue eye, black hair, and everything, and mainly really American type of character, but Gal Gadot is Israeli, and I like that they allow her to continue, because if you hear her accent, she doesn't have an American accent like you would see like Linda Carter or all the other versions of Wonder Woman. She's speaking in her natural tongue, which is really cool. I like that. Okay, let's continue.
Before her.
This scene, I want to talk about this. This is what everyone's talking about with the action in Wonder Woman and everything that's surrounding, and they were saying, like I said, I read an interview from Collider. They were talking about how this is going to be something that DC and Marvel and everyone has never seen before on screen, like this type of action here. I did see a couple of comments actually, and everyone talking about the action sequences will be really clean, and so far the cinematography and all the action sequences look really clean. Like, look at this. Look at this, and the mix of the stunt doubles or whoever is it's just beautiful. I just love this shot. And look, I didn't even notice this at first, but here you go. We have Gal Gadot's character, which, Wonder Woman. She's pulling the arrow and bow as she's dodging that spear. And look at this. I just love this shot. And then you have all the other Amazonians in the back just looking on. This looks, oh my gosh, this looks really good, man. Whoever this, and I'm not going to say, because I actually touched a little subject on this. I touched this on another video with CGI stunt double. So I would not be surprised if they use the same tactics with, as they did in Logan with this here, having a stunt double and just replacing it with Gal Gadot's CGI face. Because look at this. Look, this looks really good. And I'm going to just skip it frame by frame. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And then this scene here, wait, what happened to her arrow? Okay, no, I see it. Okay. That's awesome. That shield throw? I actually saw a YouTuber, friend of mine here, Joe Fench. Shout out to Joe Fench, another YouTuber, man. Check him out. He was actually talking about this in his reaction video, that this shield throw reminded him of the Captain America throwing his shield. It does, man. I love this. All the action's looking so great. And I don't know, it looks like he's getting hit in the face. Look at that. That looks awesome, man. I love this. I love this a lot. This fight sequence here, is it her mom? I'm just trying to figure out if it's her mother she's fighting here, because you hear the narration here. She's talking about how you expect the battle to be fair. I don't know if it's her mom. It could be. It looks like her. I don't know, but let's play a sequence.
Never let your guard down. You expect the battle to be fair
Until she is better than even.
Boom! That scene. This one. Let's go back a couple of frames real quickity wickety. This, like I said, the cinematography in this trailer is showing how promising this movie is, how it's gonna be, like, really good. I love this here. Here we go. We have the bracelets of victory, as they would call them here. Not the gauntlet, man. It's not the gauntlet, because guys, if you guys know the gauntlet is actually made from Atlas. That's a different gauntlet it's actually gold plated, and it increases her strength. This is just let's say this is the bracelets of victory, they would call them, that was made by Zeus, or forged from Zeus. And this is really cool. I love this scene. Boom. Just uses that a force field, just messes everyone up, man. So I love that a lot. And I love how innocent Gal Gadot's character, how innocent she looks, right? She just looks so innocent, and not as, bad and just mean and gritty as she looked in Batman versus Superman, which is really, really good. I just love that she's able to really take this character and, give her that origin and give her that sense of, freshness and everything. So that's really cool, Let's continue.
She must never know.
Must never know the truth, and that's probably about, Zeus. This shot here, actually, again, love the scene this is from the second trailer. Something I noticed, I didn't notice this at first until I saw it a couple of times. Right here, I didn't notice that right here we see Chris Pine's character, Steve, crashing into the water. At first, I did not notice that was him crashing into the water. And then, that dive, again, another great sequence here. Dives to the water, and look, again, just the attention to detail, elaborating on her world. Like, for instance, if you guys look at back at Man of Steel from Zack Snyder, you got, don't hate on Zack Snyder. All right, don't hate on Zack Snyder. But if you look back at Man of Steel, you can actually see that, at the beginning of the movie, the opening sequence, that they give you a more deeper look at Krypton and the world of Superman, and the chest emblems mean something else, and they actually had, and I watched the behind the scenes footage because I have it on Blu-ray. They were talking about how the language that they had, the little writing that they actually had someone make up a whole new type of Kryptonian language that we never even heard of, man. So this is really cool in the writing and everything. So I like that. Jenkins, they're all taking that whole aspect of just paying attention to detail on the world of Themyscira, of the Paradise Island, and elaborating it and making it look really good. They're having a group meeting here. I love that scene. I don't know what's going on with the fire back there. Some of these symbols I'm not familiar with, but I just love how I can just only guess that it's maybe like a courtroom or sometime, or it's a type of a hall room, because you see the chairs here, and so that looks really cool. So let's continue with that.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world.
This movie's gonna be really funny, by the way. This shot with the 3 arrows. I didn't see too many reaction videos or reviews of people talking too much about this shot. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful, 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 beautiful shot. I love this so much. This just looks really good. Shooting the 3 arrows. Oh my, this just looks really beautiful. I love it.
You are in more danger than you think.
Be careful, Diana.
And then here we have, just got a notification. Here we have just that dive, man. Oh my god. You know, it's nothing too serious, but I'm just looking at all the little stuff and just how awesome it is, just absorbing everything.
If no one else will defend the world, then I must.
Lasso of truth. And just addressing, you guys are roasting my boy Mark for saying rope of truth. All right, rope, lasso of truth. Yes, it's lasso of truth. You can say rope. Love this.
Welcome to jolly old London.
It's hideous.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, that joke is still funny though, by the way. So good. So here we see now we're introduced to her original look. We actually seen the little bits and pieces of this in the Batman vs Superman. And what a lot of people aren't talking about, this shield here is actually really, and I think it's different from the Batman vs Superman shield. You know, that looks a lot different from the shield. So I guess it's within that time between, because this is actually taken back in early 1900s. You know, so this is way, you know, origin story way before Batman vs Superman. So she might have had an upgrade between then and there, but remember, all her armor and everything that she wears are all gifts from the different gods. So love that. Yep, there's the shield again. See the sun. Now here, I don't know, is it like a straight up bomb or a mortar? I just love how this looks right here, man. The whole world, you can see the difference between Themyscira and the rest of the world. It's just dark and gray. It looks like a mortar or something. Just knocked it down. It just looks really good, guys. And you can, I just love this war type vibe and just how everything looks. It just looks really good. Who's in charge of editing this stuff just looks, they're doing a really good job. Here we go, we get to look at her boots. So I want to go back. I never even really paid attention to her boots before, guys. Love. She's just looking really, really, really good as Wonder Woman. Really, really good. Good. Another action sequence I want to talk about. And elaborating on the action sequences, guys, everything is just so much clearer. That just looks so fluent. And you can actually see the fights, and it just looks really good. And they're paying attention on the lasso there. Oh my gosh. Love this stuff. This looks great. I'm liking too. I'm guessing the style of this editing here, they're doing these really fast zoom in shots, and then they're slowing it down to show you the effect, and they're speeding it back up, and it's looking really good so far, man. Loving the action.
Is there anything else you want to
Pimp slapping dudes. Here. Oh, okay. So we get to see her fly some more here. I didn't pay too much attention to that. So this June, all the Amazonians. Yeah, and that's her mama. Love this. Like I said in my reaction video, man, they're taking pages out of the comic books, man, because like I read the Rebirth series of Wonder Woman. I never read the Golden Age ones, but I know a couple of things from it. They're taking pages straight out. They're taking scenes and pages straight out of the comic books, man, with all this stuff here, because the Amazonians, and what I love especially, I forgot to mention this earlier in the video, is the design of these outfits and how everyone's dressed up. Because if you guys know, Wonder Woman, not only does she have her traditional outfit, but she also has a more upgraded outfit too, where she's that she uses for bigger battles and things that can actually do more damage to her, more heavier, serious wars and stuff like that. Her and the Amazonians, they use the type of outfit and armor. And we also saw that she had her traditional Themysciran outfit, laid back outfit, the stuff that they're wearing there. So I'm glad that they're really paying attention to detail with these costume designs. Another great shot. However, this one I'm a little bit kind of disappointed with this shot though, because it doesn't look too good to me. That's just me. This particular shot right here, these couple of frames here, just looks a little weird to me, because I heard they got to be real consistent with the looks and these kind of things. But it's not too much. It's a little nitpicky issue. Here we go. A scene of her flipping a truck. We get to see more of her strength usage here. And she just, she got the gains, man. Gal Gadot got the gains. I see the gains. So I'm glad that she went into training and she worked out a little bit for this stuff here. People were talking about how she's a little bit too skinny for the role, but just don't worry about that, man. She looks the part. She looks great. She's doing her job. I love the outfit here. It's rugged, it's rusted, it's beat up. Love it. I love how she flips the truck. Onto who though? I don't know who. Maybe some people in the truck or the car. It looks great. Get a little romance stuff going on, Chris Pine and Wonder Woman. So we're getting to see a little bit of the romance here, or early romance. Again, like I said, something, I don't know if it's just my monitor or if it's this thing, but it's just something with the little yellowish haziness of this particular plane shots every time they're in the plane. Looks weird to me. This yellowish type of sand just looks really weird to me. I don't know if I'm the only one that's thinking that, but that just looks really weird to me. It's just throwing me off. Amazing explosions. Love the camera shake. Majestic as heck. So this is really good. You guys don't know this actor, he's actually from X-Men Origins Wolverine, by the way. Another great shot here. This one here too. Oh my gosh. All this, the action in this movie is just going to be phenomenal. It's going to be really great, man. I literally can't wait for this movie to come out and just witness all of this, man. Look at this mess. Mess isn't good. It's just, she's going through the window and it's just knocking people out through the window. This is just looking really good. I love this. I just love that we can actually get to see more of the character when they're in action sequences.
I am Diana of Themyscira, daughter of
Hippolyta. Again, here we got another one of those glasses scenes here. I just love this. Majestic.
Your wrath upon this world is
There we go again. Love that song, by the way. I always say that every time I hear it.
Yep, that's not gonna work.
And talking about these scenes here, I just love that they're adding the comedy aspect to the DC EU. They're trying to really, you know, and I think in their list, they've been listening to people and everyone is like, you know what, we need to just refresh all of this. We need to refresh this whole world, and just let's start fresh with Wonder Woman. Let's make sure we do this movie right, because we can't afford to waste another we can't afford to waste money, we can't afford to waste the cast, we can't afford to waste this opportunity and the story that we have in front of us. We can't afford to waste any of these elements, so we need to take Wonder Woman and really add the humor, add that dark and grittiness that we love about the DCEU, because one of the things I love about the DCEU is the dark and grittiness factor that they have to it. I just love the dark grittiness with it, because it seems more realistic to me. That's to me. Marvel, it's like, fun. And I love Marvel, guys. Don't even throw that title out of your mind right now. I ain't a DC fanboy, I'm not a Marvel fanboy. Throw that title out of your mind right now. But what I can say, I've been saying all the time, I love Marvel, I love DC, and I love all of those worlds. I just love superheroes in general. So don't throw that title out of your head right now. Don't even say it. But there's certain things about both franchises that I love differently, equally. For DC, people hate the dark and grittiness. I like the dark and grittiness that it has. For Marvel, it has the fun, colorful, playful type of stuff, the kind of weak villains. But I love that as well about Marvel, because it fits for that type of world. So I just love the different, except to me, it's a good dynamic contrast between the two. I don't know why a lot of people complain. It's just, as far as it being dark and gritty, I can, all the other complaints with DC has been there. The lack of proper cinematography, the lack of just for instance, in BVS, Zack Snyder, one of the main things I didn't like about BVS was just how cluttered the fight scenes were, especially with that Doomsday fight. Even though while it was really epic and awesome to see Doomsday and Wonder Woman fight, it was just too cluttered to me. So DC has a few problems here and there. Marvel has their problems, but I'm just glad to see that they're trying something new. Wonder Woman, they're trying to do something new. And I admire them and the people who worked on it to do that. This specific joke here, I can listen to it over and over again and not feel like the joke has been overused. And that's how you know someone does a joke really well in a movie, especially any type of comedic relief characters and comedic relief scenes and everything like that. If it's done correctly, you can laugh over and over again without getting bored and tired. So I'm glad that they're doing that. And the trailer's done. So that's about it, guys. So I love, like I said, Love this trailer. My favorite so far out of all of them, and it's gonna be great. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on this Wonder Woman trailer and its shot-by-shot review and analysis, man? If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comment sections down below. Also, like I said, don't forget, if you are new, to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell on your way out. Like I said, if you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate you guys. Whoever, you know, if there's one person that watched it all the way to the end, thank you very much for doing that. All right, Clockmaster out.